Counting the days until MWC 2015? Yeah, us too. And how can we not? At present, we're expecting at least 3 new flagship announcements, one from Sony, one from Samsung, and one from HTC. Those latter 2 are the ones we'll be looking at today, for it is fair to say that the rumor mill has once again delivered on sporadic, but welcome intel. Strictly speaking, nothing that we think we know should be taken as something set in stone. Plans change, rumors prove false, speculations fail to pan out. Regardless, it would be completely unfair of us to not admit that the various industry leaksters and insiders haven't been right on the money many times in the past. It is why we continue listening to what they have to say. We expect 2015 to be the year in which the term phablet will start its gloomy march towards extinction. Why? Simply because flagship devices are likely to crawl ever closer to 5.5 inches, which we tend to consider a phablet-sized screen. After a small, 0.1-inch increase in screen real estate from the Galaxy S4 to the Galaxy S5, whispers on the grapevine are heard speculating that the Galaxy S6 may go for either a 5.2 or 5.5 inch of a display. As for resolution and make, we expect to see a Quad HD, 1440 by 2560, Super AMOLED panel, and one that will hopefully do better than the GS5s in terms of color reproduction. While the Samsung community admittedly doesn't share our stance on TouchWiz, we do feel like Samsung's proprietary software has grown way too fat and clunky. Hiccups are visible even with bleeding-edge hardware, and the interface as a whole could be far more welcoming to newbies, who can easily get lost in one of the many sub-menus of TouchWiz. Thankfully, one of the latest rumors on the Galaxy S6 suggests that Samsung will be going for a more stock-like Android experience starting with the Galaxy S6 and its unneeded functionality. We are not entirely sure if that will, indeed, end up being the case, but at least we're safe in the assumption that whatever the Galaxy S6 ends up offering software-wise, it will be served with Android 5.0 Lollipop as a base. As for the HTC One M9, we're a little light on details about its expected Sense UI bump to version 7.0. What we do know is that the minimum acceptable Android version that can allow itself to arrive with is Android 5.0 Lollipop. We've seen Sense on Lollipop already, and liked what we were seeing. Then again, we like Sense on the whole, it's very leaning down to point. On the other hand, however, it is a bit too light on extra features, and that does affect HTC's sales, at least when techies are concerned. Processors-wise, Samsung has largely depended upon Qualcomm, but also on its own semiconductor arm, which manufactures the Exynos line of chipsets. Usually, a Galaxy S flagship will have a variant with each, with either being distributed in different regions. A Bloomberg report, however, suggests that Samsung may well be ditching Qualcomm and its chips altogether in favor of its homegrown Exynos 7 Octa, the same or a variation of the processor available with some versions of the Note 4. A Snapdragon 810, precisely, is what we're told to expect the HTC One M9 to ship with, and we bet the same. HTC is a tiny company in comparison, and one that is entirely focused on smartphone manufacturing, so its partnership with Qualcomm is unlikely to be under threat. As for the amount of RAM on board, rumors say 3 GB. For both the Galaxy S6 and One M9. Rumors could end up being proven wrong. For both devices, 64-bit processors can theoretically utilize 4 GB of RAM. When it comes to camera quality, Samsung's flagships have consistently ranked among the best on the market. The Galaxy S5 was no exception at the time, and neither is the excellent unit on the Note 4. So we have good reason to expect a top-notch sensor with the Galaxy S6, too. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more reviews. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, good.